Hello, 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 everybody. How you guys doing? What's going on, party crashers? If you guys can hear me very good, please press that 3 just so I can know that you guys can hear me. Now, today's topic, we have to talk about none other than that Cardi B. Yes, Cardi B, that's who we're talking about today. And we're talking about her love life. What's really going on with Cardi B? They said that earlier today or late last night, her and her new boyfriend, that's an NFL player, has been spotted. Okay, they are together officially, booed up and stuff. And I just wanted to know, Cardi B, is you and Offset even divorced yet? I mean, is the divorce final yet? I mean, y'all move so fast. I mean, Carly B, you was just out here spazzing out on people like you do all the time. I just feel like you need to heal first before you jump into this relationship with this dude. I'm trying to save you, friend. Okay. I'm trying to look out for your best interest, Cardi B, because it is clear nobody's looking out for Cardi B. So, honey, let me do it. Let me do it. I have watched you all through these years, Cardi B, make a fool of yourself, embarrassing yourself over this man, Offset. And it just seems like you haven't learned nothing yet. I mean, have she learned anything from being with Offset class? Press 1 if she have not learned nothing yet. Press 4 if she has learned. You haven't learned anything yet, Cardi B. And when you do stuff like this, I don't care when you come out here and you play a victim. I don't care when you come out here and you want to cry and he did me wrong and he did this. At this point, you are signing up for the foolishness. At this point, you like this stuff. You gotta like it. You gotta like it. If anybody know this new guy that she's with, honey, he has a horrible, nasty track record out here in these streets. Yes, yes. He has been known to be very violent towards gay men, towards men, towards women. And this is who she chose. And it says a lot about who you are with the person you choose. And I'll be wondering, Cardi B, are you still going picking men based on lust? I mean, we cannot forget Cardi B, she's a stripper whore. Okay. That is how she started making her money independently when she was just a child on that stripping pole. Okay. So it tells me that she uses the power of lust. The spirit of lust is on her heavy. And you guys know the spirit of lust, you don't got to be pretty to be lustful. You know what I mean? Because they say some of the people that can give the best head ain't pretty. Okay. Because some of these pretty people, and I used to be one of them. I used to be one of them when I'm giving, when this neck is necking, when I'm going back and forth on this neck, I used to want to look pretty while I do it. I used to want to look sophisticated. You know what I mean? I didn't want to look like the girls on the video. They be looking all crazy, girl. Their eyes be bucking out. They got slob on their mouth and stuff. And I would look at them. I'm like, ugh, she has no class. She nasty and she look gross. You look crazy, girl. You look disgusting, girl. Come to find out, that's what they like. That's what they like. They don't give a damn how pretty you is when you on them knees. Hell, hell, hell. They want that feeling, baby. Okay. They want you to work with it. Okay. And it took me a long time to understand because I always wanted to be pretty. I didn't want to get nothing on my dress. Okay. I always wanted to look like if somebody was to take a picture, I'm still going to be cute with a good angle. I used to worry about, okay, if I do it on this side and I look up, is this going to be a good angle or a bad angle? You know what I mean? I don't want to look crazy. They want you to look crazy. Okay. So, yeah, anybody can pull men with the spirit of lust. You can be big, you can have a big ass back, okay? You can be sloppy. It don't matter. As long as you are in tune with the spirit of lust and you're doing what you're doing and it's doing it good. And she has, I guess, tried her best when she was coming up of age on that stripping pole, having the spirit of lust, trying to entice these men. And I guess it did not work for her because she said she had to resort in setting up men and stealing stuff from men in order to get money versus other strippers I hear. They say cash down. One night she came home nearly $30,000 in one night. I don't think Cardi B ever had that story. Do y'all? Press 7 if Cardi B ever had that type of story. Okay, press 10 if she ain't never had that. I don't know. I keep up with her, but I'm not obsessed with the girl. So I don't know. But I say that to say it tells a lot about a person's insecurities. And I'm sure in that type of profession, these girls are very competitive because men are always comparing you against the other stripper girl. And then you see this girl, she making all that money, all that top dollar, her body looking nice, her face looking nice. So of course you're going to be jealous and want to have a body like that, want to have a face like that, and feel like just getting a body and a face like that you're going to keep admiring. That is one of the most, that's a trick. That's a trick because these girls, they have the body and the face and yada, yada, yada. And these men still don't want them and these women still don't want these men. So that's not going to keep it. It's the inside that counts, okay? And it starts with you. It starts with your values and knowing what you want and how you're going to get it. But I say that to say, moving on, after she got finished with on that strip stuff, she ended up with Offset. Now, people are saying how she ended up with Offset. It was an industry relationship. Press 7 if you feel like it was an industry relationship. Press 10 if you feel like it was not an industry relationship. I think it started off as an industry relationship. And that's very telling because I think that her and this new dude, I think that's an industry relationship too. Press 20 if you feel like her and this new dude is an industry relationship too. Press 9 if you don't feel like it's an industry relationship. You feel like it's real love. Hey, I'm searching for a real love. Do y'all think it's real love? Hell no. Because we just heard, look, these two people, Cardi B and this NFL player, they are toxic. They have not healed. They don't even like each other like that. It's all for looks and cameras and put their name out here. I heard that the NFL player, okay, is trying to fight off the rumors that he is a secret down low homosexual, okay? And Cardi B, I guess she's really cool with the homosexual community, because that's who's gonna support her is whores and homosexuals. They go hand in hand, right? Whores and homosexual. Okay, they twin brothers and sisters, whores and homosexuals. Okay, so I guess she said, well, I'm gonna take one for the community. You know what I mean? And a lot of girls do it. They will cover up for their down low homosexual, and helping the homosexual community. You know what I mean? So anyway, but even though the down low, he don't accept the homosexual community. And then that conversation right there is crazy, right? Is you gay? Is you not gay? I mean, they had, what's that guy name that got delivered from being a homosexual? I forgot his name. He's in church, girl. He was on the pulpit talking about God deliver him from homosexual, girl. Okay. So if you believe that, then you believe that naturally you are a heterosexual. It ain't nothing but a horrible spirit of homosexual that have control over your body. So you got to rebuke that spirit. So everybody's a heterosexual. They just got the spirit of homosexual on them, if that's what you believe. Child, it's so many theories out here about that, right? Well, anyway, honey, but okay, but is Cardi a bisexual? Is she a homosexual? I don't know. I know she got a sister that's a homosexual, but I've never heard Cardi B being with a woman. I don't think Cardi B like women. I think Cardi B is a heterosexual, but I don't know. But I think she's a heterosexual. Even though she did some freaky stuff with Megan Thee Stallion, but they said Megan Thee Stallion, she's an open homosexual. Damn. I'm getting these sexuals confused, okay? Don't they confuse you? Okay. Yeah, they said Megan, she go both ways. She go both ways. She can't keep a man either with that wop. Oh, what is it with these wops? These wops can't keep no man. Y'all brag about these wops, but it's not keeping no man. These men can't wait to cheat on y'all. They can't wait to get away from y'all. And they use y'all because y'all are paying. How you got that good wop and you are paying for a man? I don't understand that. Hell, if my wop was as good as y'all brag about, ain't no way I'm gonna be paying for Offset career. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. Ain't no way. And then you pay Offset all that stuff. You was pretty much the provider in that relationship, and he still cheated on you. Damn. It ain't funny. It's not funny because I'm sure that's a lot of pain and hurt and suffering she went through, but she didn't have to go through it because I told her behind, don't go there. When Cardi B first got with that man, I told her, don't do it. Don't do it. I said, listen, you can't rap. You don't got no talent, but you got personality and people like you. You have a star factor in this new age of popularity. You can take that. You can be like Cannot. What's his name? Consent. That short, dark-skinned dude with them dreads in his head. He don't got no damn talent, but he has personality. In this days and time, you don't need to have number personality. And they say he makes $2 million a month. If Cardi B would have just focused on her career with her personality, she could have made 5 times more than that. She could have came out with so many movies, commercial, so many albums. If she was just being her silly, fun self and didn't take herself so seriously. But see, Cardi got messed up when she started to take herself seriously. Cardi got messed up when she really thought she was a housewife. Delusional. Cardi got messed up when she really thought she was pretty. Cardi got messed up when she really thought she was a rapper. Okay. See, it was cute when you was playing like you was a rapper. See, you could have a whole, because, you aren't putting that stress on yourself. Hell, and if you made a hit, Cardi B, you surprised your damn self when you was making them damn hits. You was like, damn, the universe really looking out for me. You ain't think you was gonna go that damn far, girl. Hell. But now you done sat at the mountaintop and you really think you a rapper. You in a goddamn booth like shit. I gotta make my shit sound real good because I'm a rapper in these streets. That's what got your ass fucked up. Now, if you would have just kept to the rivers and lakes you used to and just know you a personality and you gonna rap, you would have still been blowing up on the charts, okay? Because your personality drove it. versus you having in mind you're a rapper and you're trying to compete with real legitimate out here rapper like Drewski. You a Drewski. You a cassette. You know, y'all are personalities. Drewski, he ain't no goddamn rapper. But could you imagine Drewski and Coconut? They really thought they was rapping. And they had in their mindset they have to be just as good as Biggie Smalls. It would trip them up every time. It would trip them up every time. See, that's just know you Drewski and you rapping. And that's it. That's that on that. If it good, good. If it don't, it don't. Who cares? They still gonna buy it because you Drewski. They love you for your personality. You know? That's why I was effing with her, because her personality. But honey, I could not stand when she kept going back and forth with them damn trolls. She could take it too damn serious. There she got. When she get too serious, I'm off. I'm off. But I say that to go back that, you know, oh my God, it's just gonna go. I'm feeling like I'm in deja vu when I see her and this man. And then what are y'all teaching the kids? All of y'all got kids. Offset got kids. Well, he ain't never cared about his kids for real. I mean, Cardi B came out here. Remember, she came out here windmilling for him. When Cardi B and Offset first got together, it was so many baby mamas of Offset coming out here trying to warn her all that. Cardi B like, nah, that's my man, he a good father, shut up. Now she backtracking, right? She talking about he a bad father now, honey. Okay, she dogging him out now. Stop with the lies. Because all these years he was good and you was defending him, and now you backtracking and he's such a horrible. You are a liar. And I don't give a damn. Well, I was defending him. Well, you defend a liar because he's a liar and you a liar. Ain't no trust in your ass because you sit up here and you lie for other liars. Liar? You a liar. Who would put that trust in a liar? People that are fans. So, you know, she got a whole bunch of army fans. I ain't gonna, you know. But and you know, that's what we are in today's society. Either they really obsessive over you, where they love you, or they obsess over you and they hate you. It's addictive. And to me, those are both demonic spirits. Over loving somebody and over hating somebody, just all that consumption. Honey, I wouldn't want no parts of it. Hell no. Don't love me that much and don't hate me that much. Hell. But that's what it is for her. That's what it is for her. And these kids, I didn't even think there was really, are they financially divorced? Are they finally divorced? How y'all all out here in different relationships? Y'all up here changing partners and your kids is looking at this shit. Now, what happened where, oh, we want to have kids in the family because we want our kids to grow up normal and all that bullshit y'all talking? Hell no. These kids like, okay, they still married, but mama got daddy a new boyfriend and my father out here tricking on different hoes. What about the kids? Y'all don't give a damn about these kids. Y'all say that, but your action speaks differently. You don't put the kids first. You put your happiness first. You put your what first. You put your ego first. You put your reputation first. You're not out here thinking about no goddamn kids. Hell. So, honey, Offset, he ain't never put them damn kids first. All these kids he got by different other women. Hell. And how he do it so carelessly. He do it so recklessness. It's a lot of hoes out here in these streets. And I don't know they a hoe because they have some discreet to them. But now, hell, these hoes, they got pride. But didn't I tell you the hoes and the homosexuals, they go hand in hand. These hoes, they got pride. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't have a hoe parade. Okay. I'm surprised they don't got a hoe month. I'm surprised they don't got a whole day. But you know what? Maybe every day is a whole day, right? Shit. Every damn day is a whole day. Okay? Fuck you, me. Every day is a whole day. And then when you go to these goddamn homosexual prides, honey, honey, I thought when I went to them prize, I was gonna learn something to really love myself and value myself. It's the opposite. All them, it ain't nothing but a hoe fest. Okay, people naked, just switching partners, just doing the most crazy rituals. I don't understand that. But honey, when I tell you, it is a mess out here in these streets. And I promise you, off what's the name? Cardi B, you're gonna regret this. Cause it's not gonna last. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. What? It ain't gonna last. What? It's gonna end in destruction. It's gonna end in destruction. And you can prevent it, but you want it. You want it. Girl, wasn't last year, not even over a year ago, she was on the internet talking about she gonna take herself out of here. If you don't go heal, if you don't go lay down, leave that WAP alone. Okay? Shit, that WAP has gotten you from horrible situations. Now your personality has gotten you far. When people see who you are, they love that. But honey, can you park that WAP? Man, park that WAP and put a gate on that motherfucker. Okay. That WAP ain't it. Okay. That WAP ain't it. Okay, Suge donated $20. Thank you, Les Love. I really appreciate you. Okay, that's real support. And I hope you guys have liked the video, because I didn't even say you guys liked the video. You know, I feel like if I have real supporters, I shouldn't have to scream out every 5 minutes to like the video. Clearly, you're not really for me, okay? And you just over here moderating me. And I do have a lot of moderating spirits that always want to look and see what I'm doing so they can go critique and talk about me, but they're not here for me. They come up here and they lie to me. But honey, I know a liar when I see one. Okay, that don't do nothing to me. And then I hate when they try to give me all these compliments to butter me up and then try to dictate my terms and conditions, try to tell me what I should do and how I should do it. You cannot prostitute me. I don't care how much money you give me. I appreciate the money, but don't think you can give me the money and give me the likes and tell me I'm beautiful and all this, and then you want to dictate and tell me what to do and how to do it. That's a prostitute, where you can give somebody gifts and likeness and then try to push them where you want to push them, and then they'll go because they feel like, oh my goodness, you like me, I'm going to follow suit. Now, critique me. Yeah, I want to critique, but it got to be a good, fair critique, goddammit. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, now going back to Cardi B. Cardi B, I don't know what you see in this man. And I fear that it's the lust spirit of you, because I know when you was with Offset, why did she be with Offset? Only thing I remember, when you was with Offset, you kept on talking about his beefcake. Oh my God, the beefcake is so good. Oh God, it's so good. I mean, she has a huge spirit of lust on her, right? And now she has a huge spirit of vanity on her. It's not surprised she come from the strip era. That's who raised her, these strip clubs. And she got into the music, you know, pushing strip music. Okay. And then she got with the man that idolized strippers. I don't understand that part. I don't understand. Listen, honey, if I go out to the park and I'm looking for a man and I'm out here with my butt out, I got my butt done, my breasts done. Okay, I got the weave in my head. Okay, I'm not looking for love, but a lot of people that do that shit, they in their mind, they're looking for love. But okay, do you know what you're attracting? You're attracting people that's just going to look at you on an outer appearance. And maybe you can't understand that because you're so full of vanity and you're so full of materialistic. Materialistic shit ain't real. Okay? Go ask China. All those purses y'all paying, $30,000, $50,000. Child, it only costs $5. Okay? Okay, it ain't nothing but a label. Y'all are so delusional. Okay, you are spending all this money on a label because of you feel that this type of look or image is going to get you loved. It's going to get you respect. And having all that body and shit, it's going to get you a lot of attention, but it's going to attract a lot of roaches. It is not, it's just attracting roaches and fleas and flies. Didn't they say them BBL stink? Okay. And you know, a lot of flies like shit, right? Right. So it ain't doing nothing but attracting a whole bunch of flies. And I don't care how much money the fly got, it's still a fly. Okay, a pervert, a person that's perverted, it don't matter how much money they got. Look at Harvey Weinstein. He is a perverted man. Look at Diddy. He is a perverted man. But a lot of y'all are prostitutes. So therefore, you a prostitute yourself to be with a high value fly. A man like Harvey Weinstein, or Diddy, they got all this money and materialistic riches, but their insides are rotten. They ain't gonna never respect you. They ain't gonna never uplift you. They're never gonna be loyal to you. But you don't give a damn about that because you're not loyal to yourself. That's why you're prostituting yourself out like that. And then I don't understand. You get with these men. These men only want you because of your outer appearance, your outer aesthetics. And then you get upset that they don't love your ass. You get upset that they lying to you. Hell, you lied to them with that wig you got on. God damn it, y'all lying to each other. Hell, they're giving you a fantasy. You're giving them a fantasy. It is what it is. But then you get upset. Oh, you lied to me. You deceived me. Well, what the hell? He was only with you because you look like a prostitute, and you don't think a person that looks like prostitutes, they don't like other prostitutes. You think you're a special prostitute. You ain't no special prostitute. Hell, your ass gonna get old, and then you're just gonna have new young prostitutes that he gonna want to trick off on and be with because they're better value, because they're younger. And hell, they making do different tricks. You know, your lazy ass. Hell, you know, once you get with a man, you want to sit up and eat Fritos, and you want to stop looking the part. Hell, you still got to act the damn part. Ho, okay. But honey, just like Cardi B, she get all that shit done. She pushed this sexual lust, and then she attracts flies like Offset that is with her because of her appearance, you know, with her because of her aesthetics. He don't love and honor her. If a person love and honor you and with you, not because of all that, they not gonna pull you through that bullshit like he did. Okay. Now, some people, I hear the prostitutes in the background. Y'all hear the prostitutes? I hear y'all. Y'all talking about some, well, what about the men that come see us? You know, they married and stuff, and they still cheat on their wife, but us, yeah, because you a prostitute hoe. Okay, and their wife, I don't know why okay. Listen, that's a whole different topic, prostitutes. We not on that shit. We on Cardi B right now, okay? Okay, why do these men cheat on prostitutes, huh? Because clearly they lying to themselves about marriage. Why are these men in marriages when they don't want to be married? They want the benefit of a wife cooking and cleaning, and they want that image. And I think as a child, they've been told this is going to make them happy. And I think back in those days as a child, men were always told that they can cheat and have a wife too. I mean, they don't have a whole push to demonize men that cheat. It's not a law that's coming up where if a man cheat, then he's going to go to jail or he's going to face some type of punishment. Men traditionally have always felt that they can marry and always have their whores on the side. That's what society normalizes and pushes. And that's why a lot of these women in the past, they were okay with their men cheated because that's what society stood for. And hell, back in those days, women didn't have ability to buy their own house or to have independence or to get a job. It was very sexist. Very, very sexist. So women, shit, they ain't have no fucking rights. They just have to put up with that shit. What else you gonna do? Okay. You got a whole bunch of kids to feed. You got a family, you're gonna lose all that shit and just be out here on the streets. Okay. And all the men back in the day was putting hands on these girls, most of them for the most part, hell. So, honey, they have to do what they have to do. But this is a new day. You know what I mean? So why are these girls, the other women? Because I hear the prostitutes in the back screaming, well, these men cheat on why? Okay, why? Huh, I don't know. We got to figure that out on another day. But let's get back to damn Cardi prostitutes. Damn. Okay. I get to y'all on another day. Okay. But I'm talking about Cardi because I mean she was a stripper hoe and she still got that spirit on her. And that is a prostitute. I mean, I see the same thing. Prostitute, stripper hoe, OnlyFans ain't the same thing. Hell, I ain't never prostitute, but god damn it, how y'all keep on talking about this OnlyFans page? Y'all are gonna push me to do an OnlyFans, okay? I want to see what the money hit like. God damn. When I was young, my everybody around me always shamed hoes. Hoes wasn't gonna be shit, but then here all these hoes and all this money. I'm like, damn, I need to hurry up and run and create me an OnlyFans before Trump put it down. I know Trump, I got a feeling they're gonna shut that shit down one day or another. Okay. I was just thinking about that girl. You know that daughter from Bernie Mac, her. She said OnlyFans page saved her. Yes, she did. She said she made $1 million, girl, in a whole year, more than she ever made in any acting set. I said, damn, baby, when I get this back smaller, honey, I may have to get on that shit. Y'all are not invited because it's men's only. Okay. I don't want no money from no women. Okay. I don't want no women looking at me like that. Shit. I'm not like these heterosexual men. They sitting up here allowing gay men looking at them. They taking money from gay men. Honey, hell no, hell no, hell no. If I'm doing some freaky shit and a whole group of bitches want to come and watch, no ho, I discriminate. I don't want your money. I don't want you looking at me like that. I don't want your eyes on me. It's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. Okay. Hell no. But then maybe I need to get over that. I don't know. I don't know. Can I get over that? Can I get over that? I don't know. I just feel like women, they're gonna always judge you harder. I don't know. I just think women gonna always judge you. Like, look at that ass. Why she's stroking it like that? You know what I mean? I mean, you do have women nowadays. They be like, oh, girl, go ahead. But then I don't know. I just see women are always judgmental, especially when it comes to other women. They're extremely judgmental. With men are not that judgmental in my experience. Only if they are homosexual. But it's a new group of heterosexual men that are becoming very, very judgmental of women. But it's almost like they're jealous of women. They're jealous of the attention they're getting from women. They're jealous that men are treating women good. So they feel like they have to degrade these women to put them back in their place because they don't want these women to get any type of light or anything. So I see that group forming too, child. But I don't know, could y'all do it, women out there? Could you perform in front of a whole group of women? Okay. Can you look at another woman like you really want to, get inside her? You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's selling my soul. That's selling myself out. I do it for a man. Hell, I even do it for Fat Albert. If it's a fat ass man I'm not even attracted to, girl, I might laugh. I can't imagine. Okay, I'm dancing for Big Fat Albert. I'm gonna be like, damn, I know he wants some Popeye's chicken. I'm gonna be like, damn, I hope he don't smell like Popeye's chicken. You know what I mean? But if he a big dude and he can keep himself together with good hygiene and he come with some, some something about himself, then it'd be easier for me to dance for him. You know what I mean? I just can't be dancing for any and everybody, child. Okay. Uh-huh. Black said you gotta keep it messy and sweet. You know I am. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna stick my toes in some sweet and sour sauce. Okay. Ah. Now I might have another woman lick my toes. That's what you can do. Okay, lick these toes, but that's gonna make me tickle. You know what I mean? I don't like nobody sucking on my toes. Honey, these men love sucking on toes. I don't feel cool about sucking on my toes. Okay. Then I'm thinking, are you gonna bite my shit, ain't you? You gonna bite my toe. Don't bite my toe. Don't bite it. Then I'm gonna be so paranoid, I'm gonna sock you in the mouth with my foot because I'm gonna jerk, okay? Oh my goodness. But honey, yeah, they love using strawberry, whipped cream on them toes, and everything. And you know what? I think Cardi B was sucking on Offset toes. I can see that. I can see that. Cause Cardi B, she come off like she's a pleaser. She want to please these men. And I had that pleasing spirit about me. I'm not a pleaser anymore, but I ain't never sucked no man toes. You know what I mean? I ain't that pleasing. I'm only want to please in the stuff that I want to do. But that's not pleasing, is it? Right? I just want to please the stuff I want to do. Okay. But that's not pleasing. So I've really never been submissive. I've never really been a pleaser. I just want to do what I want to do. And I just want you to see that as pleasure. Okay. That's it. That's all, folks. But I can see Cardi B trying to keep her man, trying to do something different, eating his box and he's sucking on his toes. Because they say a lot of women now, that is what they doing. They eating these men's boxes, honey. I can't do that shit right there. Hell no. Nah. I don't even like when a man eat a man. Or hell no. Or I don't like when a man go down, period. I want your mouth to be a virgin, okay? Just in case you want to kiss me, I don't want to think about you doing that or going down on somebody else. And then, because it's going to make me not want to put them lips on me. And I'm like, and I don't give that. I don't want you to do it to me either. Hell no. Keep your lips virgin. It's so hard to find a man that lips are virgin now. These lips and mouths are so filthy and gross. They going down on any and everybody. Just the thought of it turned me off. Okay. I don't like that shit. Okay, V Goddess donated $2. Ask Mary Alice how's Cardi B is her queen. Woo. Peaches said, I protect my back door. Miss Gigi same here. I do not bow. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's no need for you to do that, Let him go find his curiosity butt somewhere else and play. You know what I mean? I don't play them games. And I'm too damn old, If you don't know who you are by now, I don't want to help you figure yourself out. I don't want to go through that journey with you. Find somebody else to do it, not me. So anyway, going back to Cardi B. She came out and she's going to be so happy with him. Cardi B, this is nothing but a high for you because this new man, he cannot heal you. You got a lot of healing to do. You was just on the internet talking about you was going to take yourself out of here. Every other week you're on the internet spazzing out. What type of man want a woman like that anyway? Clearly something wrong with him, right? What type of man will want a woman that stay argumentative, stay out here on these streets? But maybe they say, she's like that with y'all, but behind closed doors, she a totally different person. Well, I don't know, honey, because when she came out talking about she was really about to take herself out of here and she started talking about people's mama, I don't think that's an act. I think that's who she really is. Do you guys think when Cardi B come out here arguing with her fans and spazzing out, do you think that's really her? Or do you think that's just her acting? She just doing that for show for her fans. Press 1 if it's really her. Press 7 if she's just doing that acting just for her fans. I think that's really her. You got to be a certain type of person to want to deal with somebody like that. Ooh, and then they say he got a daughter. You got a whole daughter, man. What man is want to get with a girl that parades her wop around and push hoe music? Why are you getting with a woman that pushes hoe music? Don't you have a daughter? Do you think he cares about his daughter? Your daughter is looking up to you and looking at the type of women that you're choosing to be with, and you gonna pick the hoe of all hoes, huh? And this is what she pushed on little girls and boys, this whole prostitution music. And this is who you picking as a partner when you have a daughter that's looking at your every move, irresponsible, and knowing damn well this shit ain't gonna work. That's why I said they do not care about these kids. They do not care about these kids. So you hear me? They don't care about these kids. They care about their own self. And then this guy, did y'all know it was another light-skinned dude out? He said that he was trying to be with him. Yeah, so he goes both ways too. And that what made me feel like, well, this could be another industry relationship, but they said these women now, back in the day, women would never be with a bisexual black man or a homosexual man, but now they are considering it. And then I'll be thinking this. I'll be like, is Hollywood pushing this agenda on black women to be more accepting of bisexual or homosexual men? I feel like people put black women in such a ringer when it comes to homosexuality because they want black women to be like black men when black men are so accepting of lesbianism. Because black men don't have no problem with women and women kissing and doing all that. Black men, for the most part, they don't have no problem dating a bisexual woman. But black women do. Black women don't want no bisexual man. Black women don't want no gay man. So I think the industry is pushing these women to be with these homosexual men, down low men, non-binary men, all them other stuff men, to push to the little girls, it's okay for you as a black, Latino, whoever woman to be with a man on a down low or a bisexual or homosexual, whatever. Don't be so judgmental. Just accept some of that dookie residue in your mouth, okay? When you giving him head, okay? Just accept that shit, okay? But maybe I'm wrong. Do y'all think I'm wrong? Press 1 if I'm all the way wrong. I got it wrong. Press 7 if you feel like I got it right. Hey, I got it right. Hey, I got it right. I'm not even in the industry, honey. I can see this play. I see this play from JT with that non-binary boy, with all these women with these bodies, and ain't no wrong. Do what you want to do. I don't give a damn. Hell, I'm not no hater. Hell, I don't care. I'm just calling how I see it. So I think Cardi B possibly may be doing the same play if she's really in love with this dude. I think she is more crazy than I thought. Okay. And then people was questioning Offset sexuality because they seen Offset all over there with them Europeans, some fashion designers. And most of them fashion designers, they are homosexuals and they love Black D. Don't they love Black D? And honey, these white, honey, you thought black homosexuals was ruthless? You ain't met no white homosexual, huh? You have not met a white homosexual with a lot of money, okay? You can't tell them nothing. When I tell you their ego and their privilege is out the door, if they want that Black D, they're going to put a price on it. They be looking at black men and Black D like slavery. Just give them a number. Give these black pole men a number because they all can be bought. They all can be bought and bent over or, whatever they're going to do with them. So, honey, because black men be on hard times. And a lot of black men are money hungry. They get all these fast cars. They want to show off. They want to compete against another black man for money, but they don't compete against the white race. They don't compete against the Chinese man. They don't compete against the Indian man for influence of the world. Okay, where really masculinity domination is. They don't want to compete with that. They want to compete on who rocking Balmain, who rocking Balenciaga, who got the baddest prostitute. When I tell you they so far behind, they are taking each other out of here on some designer clothes, okay, or Jordans that only cost $5. That the clear people have bamboozled you up the price for your ass. Okay, and you paying all that money when you don't got money, but you're gonna pay all that money. Why? Because of a damn name. And y'all so materialistic, and everything is about outer appearance. And your insides are empty as hell, just empty. And that's why you get what you get. Hell, you cursed. You are cursed. You can't see you cursed? Woo, honey. So, honey, people felt that Offset, he was compromised when he was over there with them Europeans and he started dressing all fruity and stuff. But you know, they said that's how fashion. Bullshit. What type of fashion is this? Huh? But you know, that's their fashion. I guess fashion can be anyway, or however you see it. Child, I tell you. Ooh. I know them fashion designers hate to see me coming, okay? I know a comment section hate to see me coming running his mouth. You heard me. You heard me, huh? So somebody said gay for pay. I heard about that. And somebody was trying to convince me that it's a such thing as gay for pay. And I don't believe in gay for pay. I feel like if you're doing a gay act, then you're a homosexual. Or I don't know. I just don't. Okay. Or you are a heterosexual that do gay acts for money. You're still gay. You're still gay. Say no. Honey, see, and I don't know shit. All I can tell you is based on how I feel, my perspective, because everybody has their own definition. It's just like the word love. What is love? My love is going to look different from the person in Africa. It's going to look different from my neighbors because it's like a painting of art. We all going to look at it and we all going to walk away with a different meaning. Don't mean that my meaning is wrong than yours unless we are coming together as a society and we want one to mean one and two mean two and three mean three. Then, okay, we need to have some structure and we need to all agree that this means this and that means that. But honey, if we're not all together like that shit, if it mean that to you, it mean that to you and vice versa. But they were saying, you know, that straight men, they be on these adult sites. First of all, why straight men on gay sites? Huh? You mean to tell me, as a man, all this work out here? I mean, we still need a lot of houses, don't we? It's a lot of people that need some houses. Go build a house. Come on now. All this technology, go try to invent some shit. I mean, it's so many options on the board than to get on the set with gay men. Clearly, you want to go over there, okay? Well, it's easy money. Well, that tells you a lot about your damn character. Hell, they say selling drugs is easy money too. Okay, but see, you did that because that's what you wanted to do. So anyway, they said that these men, they be on a set, girl. They be taking all these drugs and putting all these needles inside them so they can just get a boner. You know what I mean? So they can stay hard and stuff. And they be doing them acts. So in their mind, they be feeling like, oh, they straight, but they just do gay stuff for pay. See, in my mind, I don't give a damn how much shit you take. You do that, you gay. Okay? I don't give a damn how you trying to explain that shit. Okay? Okay, that's my perspective. I ain't gonna look at you as a heterosexual. Okay, I'm not gonna look at you like that. And who cares how I look at you, right? Who cares? But they're gonna tell themselves they're heterosexual, and that's that on that. So hell, Oh, and I guess when you flip it around, okay, a homosexual being with a woman, and he's taking stuff, so he can get aroused, so he can really mess with that woman. To me, he's still a homosexual. I don't give a damn if he did that to that woman. That might be a straight act, but he's still, well, shit. Well, shit. Okay. See, I flipped it, and I flipped it on myself. I had to look left and right. Okay. Well, shouldn't it apply if that man, if he a straight man and he do that and then he mess with a man, shouldn't he still be seen as a heterosexual? Because you just said, if a gay man mess with a woman and he have to take medicine and stuff, he's still as a homosexual. So why does it change? You know what? I don't know. I guess because I don't know. I don't know. It's just my perspective, right? Um, it's just it's society perspective, and I guess society shaped me. Okay, but I don't know. See how you see it. What do y'all think about that? Shit, I didn't confuse myself. I confused myself, right? Right? Oh my goodness. All right. So back to Cardi B. Are you guys enjoying this type of form? Okay. Press 2 if you guys enjoying my form right now. Y'all enjoying talking to me? And make sure you guys like this video. We only have 275 likes. Can we please get the likes up, you guys? Please. Please. Come on, get the likes up. And I need y'all to engage more. So right now, I want to look in the comment section and I want to engage more with you all because I know I just been talking. Okay. Next thing you know, DG. Okay. Hey, Stevie. I'm so glad my Stevie is here. All right. So, what else do you guys think about this? All right. Hero 4 says plenty of heterosexual men have slept with a man. Plenty of homosexual men have slept with a woman. It's not rocket science. Well, Hero Force, that's your perspective. That's your belief. But majority of society does not believe that. That's not how they feel. They feel that a heterosexual man can never sleep with another man because heterosexual and same gender, it don't go together. So you cannot use that label and still be with a man. Okay, that is how society sees that. That's how it has always been. Except for when you, Hero Force, see the new what y'all doing now, that's some new stuff. And that's your perspective. But people don't agree with that. And he said plenty of homosexual men have slept with women. Now, people do believe that. People do believe that these men are tricking women, coming to them like they're a straight man, and they really are homosexual, and they sleeping around with women, but they really want a man. Okay. And people do feel that way, but they don't feel that way about the first part. Hello, Force. Okay. Ooh, and let me ask y'all. Let me just try to gauge the room, honey. Do you feel that a heterosexual man can sleep with another man? Okay. Press 1 if you do believe that a heterosexual man can sleep with another man. Press 2 if you feel like no. Now, in a homosexual community, the LGBT community, you can be a heterosexual man and you can take it in the butt and you can still be looked upon as a heterosexual man because that is the LGBT beliefs. That is their thing, Okay. In the gay world, You can be a man and you can suck as many pickles you want, and you can still be seen as a heterosexual man. Okay? In the gay world, you can wear high heels, you can wear bras, you can wear wigs. Okay? You can identify as a woman one day and a man next, and you can still be seen as a heterosexual man. Okay? But in the real world, the other world, they have rules and regulations and discipline. In the gay world, it's no rules, it's no regulations, it's just a free all. Whatever goes, whatever goes. 1 o'clock, I feel like a man. 2 o'clock, I feel like a woman. 7 o'clock, I feel like I'm both. Okay. 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 See, different worlds, different beliefs. Okay. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Who is that at my door? Okay, that ain't nobody. Just say you're gay if you with other men. It's not that hard. Well, see, that is in a heterosexual world. That's in the society, the majority of the world. But in the gay world, they don't view it like that. In the gay world, it's always complicated. Okay, it's always complicated. It's not black and white. It's red, pink, fuchsia, yellow, green, yellow, green, purple, red, pink, yellow, pink, purple, white, yellow, white. It's a lot of colors. Oh my God. They flipping the coins like gay hair stylist and Diddler. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Okay. Almond Joy's got nuts. Miles don't. Because sometimes you feel like sometimes you don't. And I think the only issue that a lot of people have is when they're getting with a partner. Because when they're getting with somebody, they want to feel like they're knowing who they're getting with. And let me shut up. Lord, I'm about to go down a dangerous road, y'all. Let me stop it, Gigi. Let's stop. Girl, we're going to have some gay wars in a minute if I keep on going. Let me stop it. Let's get back on what you call it. Have you ever been to a gay bar? Go happy hour and you see all the suits there for a real quick drink. I mean, okay, if all these gay men are going to happy hour and all these suits, but why are all these homosexuals talking about they single, they can't find no man? Why are these homosexuals talking about nobody love them and that's why they gotta be with down low men? Now you just said all these gay men with suits. So what's the issue here? Why can't they just be with each other? Okay. Why can't they just be with each? See that they never please. You can never please them. You got all these homosexuals here, but no, you don't want to mess with them. You want to go down and you want to fuck with that woman's husband. That's who you want. Right? They want to fuck with your man, girl. Okay. Gay, the club's full of packed with homosexuals. Go get one of them. They don't want that. Oh my goodness. The suits are straight lawyers, doctors, executives, not gay men in suits. Suits are professional men. Well, you said that they be at the gay clubs doing happy hour. So straight men, I don't believe that. I don't know. Shit, I haven't been. Do y'all believe that straight men are going to gay happy hours? Huh? Press 1 if you believe that. Press 2 if you don't. I gotta see it to believe it. Come take me to the gay bar. Hell. Y'all, we going to the gay bar tonight, okay? Or the happy. Well, let's see these heterosexual men out here, okay? Stevie said, hell no to the no. You see how they lie to me, Stevie? You see, they're trying to set me up. Okay, they want to get me to go to the gay bar. They're trying to set me up. Okay, I know ain't no straight man going to no damn gay bar. Hell, I know that. And what they gonna play at the gay bar? They gonna have is what, Drag Race and RuPaul's Drag Race. All that motherfucking hair and wigs and makeup and just flaunting around and skipping around, eating Skittles and all that shit going on. You're gonna see Miss Netta there and Charles. You're gonna see a goddamn Shamar and his men. Hell. Hey. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. If they at the gay bar, they is not straight. Okay. Argue with your mama. Not that's their favorite song. I seen them plenty. I went to the drag queen show, and all of a sudden, my friend came here and he said his wife was out of town. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't know what you on, child. Are you in Texas? Are you in Texas? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Bi men go to the gay bars. They do? Well, go ahead, bi men. They must be some out by men. Okay. Oh, and when are the bi men gonna start representing? That's why people believe, a lot of people believe it's no such thing as bisexual men, because they just feel like those men are just trying to use women to cover up, but they really not bi. And then a lot of gay men have identified as bisexual men because they didn't want to, it seemed like it was a lower blow. Like they wanted straight people to still have hope that it wasn't all the way over, right? Because back in the day, it was like when you are homosexual, you done lost hope. Like, damn, that's fucked up. He's not even attracted to women. That's something crazy. Now it's a new barrier. It's if you're transgender, okay? Look, the gays now, girl, look, the goalposts have moved. If you're a homosexual, they still see hope in you. You know what I'm saying? You can change. But honey, once you done cut that dick off, they're like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. Once you done change over to a woman, oh no. That's the new line now. Hell, it used to be a homosexual. Now, no, So, a lot of times the homosexuals be like, oh, they say they bi, so it won't come off like too hard, because being gay, it was like, damn, that's the worst of the worst. Shit. But at least you bi, at least you do got some hope. It is, you can get saved a little bit. Damn. So a lot of gays have misused bisexual, because a lot of them are not bi, they really gay, but they were just using that as a shield, so it won't sound so bad. Okay, so I don't know. If the real bisexual men, please stand up, because you don't never see them standing up, right? I mean, what are you at? What? Okay, the gay men, Saucy Santana, right? RuPaul, right? Yeah, it's a lot of them. You see them, they out. Okay, they can't help but to be. They want attention all the time, don't they? Attention. They just want all this damn attention. But where the bisexuals at? Huh? Where they at? I don't never hear them screaming they bisexual. Do y'all ever hear them screaming they bisexual? I don't never hear them. They not pride. They're not prideful about that shit. Oh, Peaches says in the real world, when they step to her, they are very confident. Well, that's good, because I haven't seen them. But I'm talking about in like the entertainment world, like in the social media world, like the Dwight Howard. You would think he would come out and say he bi, but he's not even claiming that shit, right? He ain't claiming no bi shit. Hell, he not claiming that. Oh, man, who is Al Reynolds? Who is that? Okay. I know he be on this YouTube, but shit, who is Al? What influence do Al have? How is Al making an impact? Hell, you are better off to say Kempire. Hell, you better off to say these other YouTubers than Al. Al, what is, man, what is Al, really? Yeah, that's Star Jones' ex-wife, but he don't got no celebrity as a. I don't see no Al as a celebrity. Okay, I don't see it. Y'all see Jay Ellis? You gonna get fucked up. Jay Ellis, you gotta stop. Don't fuck with Miss TS now. You gonna get me fucked up. Jay Ellis, don't start no shit now. Hell, Jay Ellis, stop that shit. Okay, okay. Okay. Now, if you talking about as far as transgenders, okay, yeah. But Jay Ellis, don't start no bullshit, nigga. Okay. Y'all always start some shit. Uh-uh-uh. Uh-uh-uh. Ooh, Stevie Ray on point. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. What up, Ryan? Where you been at, baby? Where have you been? Where you been on my life? All right, I'm out of you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my talk. Maybe when I start getting more views, let me tell you, when I start getting the views, like I want to get the views, then I'll come back on camera on the live stream. But other than that, we're going to keep it like this. Okay? We're going to keep it like this. All right. Love y'all. Bye.